Hello. It's July. Oh wow. I didn't even realize it. It's July 1st. Welcome back. I've gotten a haircut. Haven't shaved yet. That's okay. I think the shaving when you have more hair to cover it up, the shaving looks better, but you know, it's a good excuse to maintain my hairs on my face. So, yesterday, because I'm recording this later, because this computer overheated. It was so hot in this house and in my room that my computer overheated. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna go to bed and not be able to record the video. Could have done it earlier. What I did, I woke up, I think late, 11 a.m. and then did a few things. I wrote down a list of the things I wanted to do today, which was pretty good. It was the first time I'd done that in a little while. Yeah, so you can see, I have things written down. I have a bunch of quotes from this day. I have goals I started setting, such as every time I leave a room, I want to clean one thing or throw one thing out, which has helped because it just leads to being used to cleaning and propagating that. Such as I had a piece of cardboard and such, for example, or even like what could I throw out here? I'm thinking. See, I just have random I just have tissues and stuff splayed about, or dust maybe even. So that's good because I could just take that out, and I feel good about it. And then another thing was I want to write a French haiku every day, just so I can practice my French, because if I'm going to do more stuff involving the Francophone community, it would be nice if I knew how to write properly in French, because it's been so long. And even when I speak French, that's alright. I can get by. Even if I go to Quebec or France and they speak blah 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 blah, they speak super fast. I still get my message across, but over text, if I want it to be proper, especially as a future educator, yeah, I need more practice. So I think writing just even a haiku in French every day is better than the zero amount of French I am writing. So I feel good about that. It's weird to look at myself, watch my hair. I'm very not used to it. I look like a different person, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, I did. Got my haircut. We went to the place, and then it turns out that they moved. I wasn't too far, thankfully. We still made it to my appointment in time. And then I went there, and it's for a certain type of people. For example, you know how, let's say, just at a regular store or even a barber place, because I used to go to a barber near my old house a bunch, and he's just super chill. It's just like, his wall is a mural full of hockey stuff, and occasionally football. And then at a Southgate, just a mall, and then you have these fancy places where they wash your hair, and the women are real nice and they're talkative. Those are kind of for everyone. Anyone can walk in and be like, yeah, I feel, this is the place where like all these different types of people go. Not this place. This place I went to, which is called the Dollhouse, you walk in and you're already, it's a tiny building, but then you walk inside and the length, I was surprised by how big the place was. And also, each hairdresser has their own compartment. They each get a thing. The dude I got, I forgot his name, but let's say Carlos, and then and then his area had like Super Mario Brother posters, and then on the top he had a bunch of magical girl anime like wands which is cool. It's super dope. But definitely, and even I'm comfortable with all this stuff because I was like, damn, that poster's sick. Damn, this like figurine sick, or like, damn, he's got like a stuffed bear faked, I would hope, or something on top of like the mirror, and then there's just a fucking like a husky, basically a wolf is what I'll call it, licking me. He just wandered around and then came to my legs and wouldn't stop licking me. Maybe because I was sweating. He's like, yes, the sweat. It's like the kids did back when I worked at the YMCA. They would try to lick my fingers, be like, ooh, French fries, you're so salty. So my name's Francois, so French fries works well with that. But yeah, it was it's definitely not for everyone. I couldn't imagine like my 60-year-old. My grandpa's not 60. My 70-year-old grandpa, for example, walking in there and not just looking around, being like, what? I don't belong here. It was cool. I think a little pricey, but I gave him a $10 tip, so maybe we won't go back there. We'll see. We didn't take before and after pictures. That's the one thing my dude regretted, is since my locks were so long, he split it into like 4 different sections. And even when 3 of them were cut off, the one section was still so long that it was like it looked just like normal. That's how long my hair was. And then we took pictures of it afterwards, and it was a lot. And then the rest of the day, staying indoors, trying not to die. My room, so ungodly hot. I actually made plans with people. I finally started to make plans. Is more accurate, because for a long time now I've been very bad with texting people. I think texting is actually fine. I prefer calling or voice memoing, and obviously meeting in person. But to get to that point, obviously, message back and forth. But because I've been so ambitious in my ventures, even last year, I messaged like 150 people for various reasons involving student group stuff. And even for fun, actually, was more of it. I wanted practice reaching out to people, because I wanted to talk to new people, and it was fun. It was so much fun. But I burnt myself out. And now, it feels like a chore to not only reach out to new people, which I don't need to reach out to new people, but to reach out to like my friends, my really, really good friends, who I've said I want to hang out with, and who I've told, hey, let's hang out. When are you free? And then I leave them on read, or I don't open up their messages or any Instagram messages for a week. Yeah, I've messages from 12 weeks ago, 20 weeks ago, maybe even a full year now. Yeah, kind of sucks. I think because anytime I feel like I'll start trying to chip away at it. It never ends because people reply back. It's not just like a thing where you can cross it off your list. I do it, and then they send messages back. So I can never get too far down my list. And also, I don't know. Just now there's a mental block because I was so burned out from messaging so many new people. I drink water. To add a fan, this room's crazy hot, might even go downstairs. I managed to reading Shoe Dog by Phil Knight, who's a member of the Phi Gamma Delta fraternity. Well, he graduated, but that was cool because that's the one I'm in. So I was like, damn, this guy's almost, been through some of the stuff I've been through with the fraternity, or at least he's affiliated with us. And it's cool. His life story's dope so far. Makes me want to travel. Makes me think, wow, I don't want to be in the education system my whole life. I don't want to go all the way through high school, from elementary, pre-kindergarten, whatever it is, to high school, and then do those, the extra year that I did, and then go straight into university without having, normally our family tradition is to go backpacking for a year. But because I had to take the extra year to make sure I could get into university, I didn't get that backpacking trip, which is a shame. But I've also met some of my best friends, such as Laylee, Marie, and so I'm grateful for that. And I also learned how to work out better. It was good. I don't regret it. I think I still like to have that trip though, and so I'm gonna see if I can do that, maybe even in my degree. Because if not, are you gonna do it after? No, because everyone's so pressured. It's like, nah, you gotta get into the job market right away. Oh well. So, habits. What did I do yesterday? I read. I flossed. I still have to floss today. Because I woke up at 6 a.m. today. Anyway, won't talk about today. I didn't go to the gym. I don't want to do any gym because everyone's sleeping in the basement, which is where my workout area is, and I don't want to. I don't want to work out and make the coolest room in the whole house where everyone's staying at now, the place where I go like, ugh, and then make all sweaty and gross for them. But I also don't want to go outside because yesterday I was dying. I stepped outside between the car and the dollhouse hair salon place, and that less than 10-second walk killed me. I was brutalized in my mind, on my skin. Yeah. I guess I went outside, conversation with a stranger because, as they do, hairstylists talk, and I actually led the conversation more than the other person did. I stretched. That was a good one I did. Wow, I did stretch. I felt good about it. Another thing I'm doing, so this is what I'm attempting with the keeping up with friends and conversation and getting hangouts with people, is anytime I open my phone, before I close it, I have to message someone back. Or just message them if I have something I'm supposed to do. Which has actually worked well for me in the past, and I stopped the habit for no real reason. Because it worked. And it was really good. Because sometimes I'll just scroll through Instagram or whatever, look at a bunch of Pokemon fan art or something like that. And so, if I'm going to be on my phone, having that sense of, hey, this is when I close it, also helps me to stop scrolling. Because otherwise, I could just scroll on and on because the algorithms and the apps are made so you're on there for as long as possible so that the sponsors can get their worth by eventually being shown to you, the advertisers. And so, if eventually I'm like scrolling and I'm like, oh, I have to message that person because I wanna end it at some point, then I can message that person. And because I message that person, I won't go back to scrolling. I'll be like, okay, that's it. Now I can turn off my phone. Because it has to be the last thing I do before I get off my phone. And so that helps me. So I'm going to keep trying to do that. I felt good. I'm trying really hard to get my sleep schedule together. And so even though the late nights aren't working, I've actually looked into it. Might make a TikTok about it. I feel good about our prospects. I think it's the never-ending journey of self-improvement. But I'm trying to really make sure that my discipline is applied to the right areas. That discipline doesn't isolate me because it's done that as well, and it might still be doing that, where I'm not just so focused on myself and my own improvement that it ruins, the connections I have, because connections are too important to me. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you for checking it out. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.